Hello and hi everyone, my name is Daryl John and I am an English lecturer in Betong Vocational College. Hello SELES 2021, we meet again. So in Betong Vocational College we have 8 programs, namely we have automotive, we have electrical technology, culinary arts, kimpalan or welding in English, and then lots more other programs to be up for grabs for all the students that want to take the vocational route. Alright, talking about the COVID-19 pandemic. You and I both know we have been in this pandemic since 2019 and later 2020, 2021 and also right now 2022. From just coronavirus, we have Alpha, Beta, we have Delta, right now we have Omicron, and it's bound to have a lot more other variants for us to watch out, and we have to stay safe. But we have been pushed into the digitalization of education where a lot of our classes are online, or maybe we introduce blended learning to the students where we have synchronous and asynchronous classes. We as teachers, this is our challenge for our students and we need to rise above the problem. During the COVID-19 pandemic, we are introduced with synchronous and asynchronous classroom. Synchronous classroom is like face-to-face, like in a Google Meet where we meet our students, say, Hi Alton, nice to meet you. Welcome to the Google Meet classroom. So that is the kind of synchronous class that we do with our students where we actually meet them face-to-face and we talk in a Google Meet and they are there and we are present in the classroom and we teach. We have Google platform like Google Meet to talk to the students. That's the most popular one. We have Telegram Voice, we have Zoom, we have Microsoft Teams, so on and so forth. There's a lot of way for us to communicate synchronous with our students. Next is asynchronous. It's more like when we give tasks to the students and then they do on their own accord, and after that they come back to us for feedbacks. So we also have that kind of asynchronous platform. That means they do not have to be there on the time that we have class, but they can complete on their own time. Let's say the students have difficulties in internet connection in the morning and they can do it at night when the internet connection is smoother and there's no disturbances at night. The platform that we're talking about can be platforms like quizzes, Edpuzzle, and so on and so forth. So there's a lot of platforms for us to choose during the COVID-19 pandemic. So the world is up for your grabs. So I would like to introduce to you my style of teaching, or my teaching style that is very unique to me, and I think that I would like to share it to all of you. Firstly is blended learning, and secondly is highly immersive, which is something that is new, and I'd like to introduce you to the world of the metaverse. Alright, so let's hop into blended learning. So what is blended learning, ladies and gentlemen? So blended learning is something like we have the platform, the conventional platform. They also have their own device. When the teacher is in front, let's say we have Kahoot, so they can use their digital devices like maybe laptops, maybe tablets, or maybe mobile phones to access, and they can actually respond to our classes digitally. So that is blended learning. And also they can access the things after classroom for them to explore on their own. I've introduced platforms like quizzes, I've introduced platforms like Padlets for them to put forth their things and also maybe let their friends give feedback, because at the end of the day we want this classroom to be something that is very active for all the students to participate, because we don't want only the teacher excited but also the students excited. So these are the things that I did with my students and I would like to share to you. So we move on to the next one, which is very, very interesting. I would like to call it highly immersive. So highly immersive experience is really important for the students because, well, in a pandemic, like you and I both know, we can't go anywhere. We actually have to stay put in our 4 corners of the room, 4 corners of the house, or even in school. We cannot go anywhere we like before. For instance, if we want to go to Thailand or we want to go to maybe to Singapore, we can't do that anymore because right now borders are closed, but we still want to provide the best experience for the students. So how we do it? We introduce them highly immersive experience via Oculus Quest. You want to know what's Oculus Quest? Hold on, let me check if I have it with me right now. Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Oculus Quest. So something I have introduced to my class recently, which is the introduction to the world of the metaverse or the virtual reality world. So this is the device that I show to them, and they can actually access everything in the world using this Google, and they can experience it by hearing and also seeing. So that is why it's called highly immersive, because they are in that situation but their feet is still planted in the school. So I introduced them in my classroom, and I would like you to see what kind of videos that they, or what kind of exploration that they actually did in the classroom, and why highly immersive experience is important for them.
Also help to distinguish it from Uranus. The formation of the solar system. Although there is some debate as to the solar system's formation, the following outline is currently the best known explanation of how the solar system developed. Approximately 4.6 billion years ago, a large cloud of gas and dust was disturbed by some force.
Where's all this water coming from? It's inches, man, a foot max. Looks pretty gnarly down there. Let's get back on the freeway and hit the next exit. Look, that guy's going for it. We got this. Yes, let's go, go, go! Water's moving really fast, man. It's way high. Dude! This is not good. There's water coming in, man. There's water coming into the car. Those aren't working. What about the sunroof? There's no power. We gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here right now. Whoa. Whoa.
Alright, so you have seen my teaching style and what I introduced you with my classroom. I bet you can use this too in your classroom and make the students be more excited. Ladies and gentlemen, there are a lot of impacts of introducing blended learning and also introducing highly immersive experience to the students. So one of the impacts that I would like to share to you is they are highly motivated to be in the classroom. As you know, the attention span of student is very, very small. So I have a lot of experience. My students, they are motivated to go to the classroom because they wanted to know more things. We feed them with information that is new to them and they want to know more. So that's why they are motivated. And the end goal here is for them to actually be motivated to use the language, not only in the classroom, but to use it outside, because English is not only confined in the four walls of the classroom, but also in the real world, because that is the place where we use English the most. So by introducing my teaching style just now, which is blended learning and also highly immersive experience, they can experience what is it to be like beyond the classroom. They can be there in a space. They can be there in Jurassic Park. They can be there in Insidious movie, experiencing everything that they have learned. And we also want them to be ready for the workplace, because that is the goal for a vocational college, which is make them ready for the workplace and to contribute more to the nation building of our country. So by introducing that both of that teaching style, which is highly immersive and also blended learning, they can be future-proof. They can be ready with technologies, well equipped with technologies, and they can bring forth added value for themselves and for our country. So that is where we're heading. Ladies and gentlemen, they actually have to still learn, because education never stops. So we as teachers, we need to find ways for them to be engaged in the classroom, and they make more meaning by entering our classroom and developing them into a holistic human being, like what we have envisioned in our national education philosophy. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, teachers watching this video, there's only one thing that I would like to say. Difficult times don't last, but tough people do. That's it. My name is Daryl, anak Doubles John. English lecturer from Betong Vocational College, signing out for SELES 2021, my impactful teaching. See ya.